Boys. Oh my god, it finally happened! It finally happened! Oh my god! Boys, every single video I've made in these last 4 years, every single piece of motivation and strength that's gone into even starting my channel up when I was in high school, the reason I even pressed record for the first time, finally paid off. Because Louisiana just age-restricted porn, baby! Let's go! Wow! Every single cell in my whole body, every fiber of my existence, every protein in my body is literally fucking shaking right now, bro. I can't believe this actually happened, bro. Do you know how many children are going to be saved because of this? I'm gonna turn on my VPN to Louisiana, and I'm going to go on the hub, like on YouTube right now to see what happens. Oh my god. Enter. Oh! Let's go! Let's f***ing go! Oh my god! I can't f***ing believe it! They finally did it! They finally f***ing did it! Let's go! Oh my god! Mom! They blocked porn! You can't go to a gas station and buy cigarettes as a 9-year-old kid. But for some miraculous reason, you can access the entire world wide web of pornography without any age restriction. That's why I first started viewing it when I was 10 years old, and many of you way younger than me. A lot of our lives had the worst struggle and hardship we could ever face because we had this demon that only existed inside of our bedroom that nobody else knew was actually there, but we were fighting every single day. The kids of the future no longer have to fight! They no longer have to fight, my boy, because they have age restriction! Louisiana law requires us to put in place a process for verifying age of users who connect to our site from Louisiana. It says fast, secure, and private. Like they're trying to focus deeply on the privacy and that it's quick and like it's only gonna, look, it takes about a minute. It's so quick, bro. We guarantee that Pornhub does not collect any data during this process. This process is carried out by reputable service providers who specialize in verifying the age of online users. Your proof of age does not allow anyone to trace your online activity. And the reason that they're saying this and focusing so heavy on this is because they know that even if you're over 20 years old, 30 years old, people still don't want anybody to know that they're watching pee online. Like it's still a really taboo, weird, strange, lonely thing. Like you'll literally get made fun of for looking at it because of how strange of a topic it is. So that's why they're focusing so heavy to say, hey, by the way, like nobody's gonna know. P-Hub is dedicated to developing state-of-the-art security features to protect its community. P-Hub is fully RTA compliant, which means that devices with appropriately configured parental controls will block access to our content. We encourage all platforms in the adult industry to use this technology along with all available safety security protocols. We also recommend that all parents and guardians use technology to prevent their children from accessing content not intended for minors. Oh, so now you're blaming it on the parents. Oh, that's what we're gonna do now. When you knowingly were showing this stuff to children for all these years, but you didn't care because it was bringing you in money. But now you care about the parents and the children. Oh! Create an All-Pass Trust account. Verify your age using an All-Pass Trust provider, Louisiana Wallet. So I guess they have their own wallet you can like make an account and log into off your phone, and I have to keep the actual wallet in your pocket, which I hope all states do follow. But you have to actually use that login to get access to this kind of site, which is a genius idea. When in the future, in the very, very near future, by the way, we're not gonna have to keep our wallets in our pockets, like very, very soon. So having your like driver's license, your IDs, all that stuff is gonna be obsolete because it's just gonna be an app on your cell phone. Using that app that you've logged into on your cell phone that has your true verified ID from your state that's legally passed, you can also get access to adult content online. Genius implementation. Oh my God, that's perfect. So this is actually making you log in to view P. It's not just like the same second you press enter, you get access to thousands of fast playing GIFs and all these videos all over the place. You get full access. Now you have to actually log in with a username and a password to get access to P in Louisiana, but all 50 states to follow. I promise you it's going to happen. This article that just got released yesterday says P-Hub requires ID from Louisiana users to comply with state's new P law. No P without ID. That shit rhymes, my boy. Louisiana law forces P sites to verify users' ages. P-Hub and other major P sites owned by MindGeek, by the way, that's the company that owns like the top 10 most known sites,
now require Louisiana residents to verify their ages because of the state's new P law that took effect on January 1st, 2023. What a good year it is already. We're starting off with some good shit, my boy. P-Hub owner MindGeek also operates browsers UP, RedTube, and all of the MindGeek sites now prompt Louisiana users to verify their age. Websites. Websites that violate the new state law could be found liable in civil lawsuits. I pray to my Lord. I pray to God. Wait. I have to test this out first right now. We're going to go to RedTube. Okay, redtube.com from Louisiana. Oh my God, it's blocked. Oh, yes. Yes. It's blocked, boys. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, now we're going to go to browsers.com. Oh my God, get wrecked. This is the most beautiful thing ever, bro. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. The law author was, "This is not your daddy's Playboy." Wait, that's the name of the law? Louisiana's porn law was signed by Governor John Bell Edwards. I'm keeping you in my prayers. A Democrat. A Democrat signed this? No freaking way. No, I thank God, bro, because I've always been talking about it. This is not a red versus blue issue. I don't care who you voted for presidential. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is a human problem. This is a true problem to all of our children, no matter who you voted for or what political side you are leaning towards. On June 15 and slated for a January 1 effective date. Online pornography is extreme and graphic and only one click away from our children. Let's go, says Republican author Lori Sangel. Wrote, "This is not your daddy's Playboy. And if P companies refuse to be responsible, then we must hold them accountable. This law is a first step." The law's text says that P is creating a public health crisis and having a corroding influence on minors. Absolutely factual evidence, and requires P websites to verify that people seeking access are at least 18 years old. Of course, the burden of proof is on them. They're the ones that are supplying this drug, so they have to verify that you can actually get it. Any commercial entity that knowingly and intentionally publishes or distributes material harmful to minors on the internet from a website that contains a substantial portion of such material should be held liable if the entity fails to perform reasonable age verification methods to verify the age of the individuals attempting to access the material, the law says. 100% eloquently stated, perfectly written. That's exactly what has to happen. I think the exact number is 33.3%. So any website on the whole internet in Louisiana for now, if it has more than 33.3% content that is P content, then it has to be verified. Like the whole site needs an age verification. This is a good process. It's a good way to make it happen. But it's not perfect in my opinion. Because how about if a site has 20%, but everyone just goes to that 20%? It could still be kind of bypassed slightly. This is still nonetheless a monumental step forward. For all of you that are so angry about your privacy, which you honestly shouldn't be, this law takes care of that as well. It says the law further specifies that websites and third parties that perform age verification, and I quote, shall not retain any identifying information of the individuals after access has been granted to the material. Any of the parties. So that means the people that are verifying you, the site that you're trying to access, nobody will retain the data that they got to verify that you're over the age of 18 to view this type of content online. Perfect. I don't know what else you can. Just stop complaining. Stop complaining. Get off of Twitter. The law applies to websites where at least 1/3 of the total material meets the definition of material harmful to minors, as defined by this section. Material harmful to minors is broadly defined in the law to include anything that's generally considered pornography. Oh my God. Thank you, God. Companies that violate the law can be sued by individuals. So that means that you technically, or your parents theoretically, could sue these companies if they violate the law for damages resulting from a minor's accessing the material, because they know and we know and the science shows, the proof is that children can have early onset exposure ramifications if they are viewing this content online. So if any of the damages happen and these sites actually don't prevent the child from looking at it, and the children has any of the mental health problems, has any of the physical health problems, then they technically could be sued. I hope. This news is so crazy, I'm gonna ping every single human being in my entire Discord server and tell them to join the VC so I can break the news to them. Let's go. Woo!
Oh my God.
Yo, what it do, yo. As of right now, I'm not joking. Got age restricted in Louisiana. Let's go! Oh my God! Everyone's going nuts! If you were scared to have kids because you knew that you as a parent could only do so much and the whole world wasn't going to change and there was no hope going forward, there was no light. Just know the tables are turning right now. Today marks the day. If you were my age, Gen Z, millennial, if you had to go through all of this, if you were addicted, if you had any of these ramifications, if you had anxiety or depression, if you could only think about one thing growing up because it robbed you of your childhood, of your adolescence, of your purity, of your youth, then just know that you were the sacrifice and your children don't have to be. Because now marks change. We had to go through all of that. You had to watch all of my previous NoFap videos. I had to start my YouTube channel talking about how to end your addiction to it, and I got thousands, millions of views because of how many of you were also addicts just like me. Our children don't have to be. Our children don't have to be. Our future has hope. If you were scared to have kids, don't be. Because they don't have to suffer the same way that you did. I love you all so much. Thank you for all supporting me since the very, very first day that I made that first NoFap video. Thank you for being here along this entire journey. Because now it's going to come to a point where people don't have to go online to watch NoFap videos. Because it's not going to be an addiction. Thank you all for being here. We're actually making change and trying to make this happen, and it's actually happening in front of our very own eyes in the United States of America. I love you all so much. Stay dreaming, stay lucid. I'm out. Peace.